What's up, everyone? It's Andres Restart, and finally, on Thursday, January 12th at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, we are going to be seeing the Nintendo Switch live presentation from Japan, and I am stoked. We all should be stoked. It's finally happening. And then the morning after, less than 12 hours, like 8 or 9 hours, I gotta check the time for that, we're gonna be getting the Nintendo Treehouse footage, and we're gonna see a whole bunch of gameplay demos for all these new Nintendo Switch games, a lot of which we have no clue about. So what exactly am I expecting for this presentation and then the Treehouse footage? Well, let me tell you. So, the presentation, we're going to learn everything there is about the system. The presentation is going to focus mostly on the system, and then the Treehouse is going to focus on a lot of the games. That doesn't mean we aren't going to see games during the presentation, it's just the presentation is going to be focused on what the system can do. And then we'll hear about the launch window games, maybe get a sneak peek of the future games in the future, but I'll get to that in a minute. So, what exactly are we going to learn? Well, everything. First off, we're going to get the pricing and the dating for the system. I'm thinking this system is going to be priced somewhere between $249.99 and $299.99. If it's going to fall somewhere within that range, and that'll be fantastic. Now, in terms of release date, they're going to tell us when the system's coming out, obviously, and then pre-orders will happen soon after the live presentation, so be ready, guys. It's going to be hard to get the system at first. I'm thinking the system's going to come out somewhere between March 17th and the 19th. It's going to fall on that weekend in the middle of March. That's what I'm expecting. It's going to be a good time for the system because spring break is going to be, a lot of people are out for spring break, so a lot of people are going to be able to buy a system. And it's going to probably sell out everywhere because they probably won't have that many to release worldwide. Now, in terms of features, we're going to see how true all these rumors are about the system. We're going to find out if the Joy-Cons actually have motion controls, if it does have like an IR sensor just like the old Wii remotes, if the system have gyro controls, which I expect. We're going to hear about this new potential, these patents about the haptic feedback rumble features. I would like to see that, but I don't know if that's actually there. It's just a patent. We're going to find out. We're going to learn about the screen for the system. We're going to learn if it's a 720p screen, a 1080p screen, or something else. We're going to learn if it's multi-touch. We're going to learn about battery life. Nintendo is going to tell us exactly what the battery life is. It's a really important feature, and Nintendo's always told us about battery life when it comes to all their handhelds, so I don't expect anything different here. We're going to learn about the switching features. We're going to learn about what exactly the system's going to launch with, all the different little pieces that come with it. If there's any special SKU packages that come with a packing game, we're going to learn about that. They're going to tell us about the specs, but they're not going to completely divulge everything. Nintendo has never completely divulged their specs, ever. So I don't expect that to change here. I do expect them to be a little bit more vocal than they were with the Wii U or the Wii. I think their situation is a little bit better, so they will be a little bit more willing to talk about it this time around. And also, with their partnership with NVIDIA, they may feel a little bit more pressure to talk about it, because this is NVIDIA's baby here, and it only speaks well for NVIDIA that for Nintendo Switch, you know, they want people to know about this system, about what they've done with the system. So we'll get a few more hints as to just how well this system is going to run third-party games. That still remains to be seen, how well it can run games and how long they'll be able to maintain third-party support. But so far, from what we've heard from developers, has been promising. So we'll get a few more hints about that, but nothing too specific. So, what else are they going to talk about? Well, they're going to talk about the games. They're going to talk about the launch window games. We're going to hear about that, and then we're going to see playable demos for them during the Treehouse footage the morning after. Now, what am I expecting the launch window games are going to be? Well, Zelda, against a lot of rumors that are coming out beforehand, new rumors have come now suggesting that Zelda is going to make it for launch, day one. And that, you know, I can breathe easily hearing that. Zelda, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild will be coming day one with Nintendo Switch. That's what I expect, and I'm really, really happy about that, because I've been waiting for that game for years, and I'm so pumped for it. I think it's going to be an amazing experience, and it's going to be great to play it on the Nintendo Switch. So that game is definitely going to be coming and leading the way for the Nintendo Switch. But we're also, basically everything we saw during the Nintendo Switch reveal trailer, I expect to be a launch window game. So from day one to like 6 months after, I consider that launch window for the system. So yes, that means I expect Zelda, Skyrim, the NBA game, that new Splatoon game, that reworked Mario Kart 8 game, and even that new Mario game, all to come within 6 months of Nintendo Switch's release. which is going to be amazing. A new Mario game, a new Splatoon game, and a new Zelda game all within a few months of Nintendo Switch's release. That's going to be huge, and I'm really excited about that. I expect there to be other games as well. I have no clue what they would be. There have been rumors about that Mario Rabbids RPG game. That could be interesting, but, you know, I have no idea what it is, so we'll find out in the future. There have been rumors about a Beyond Good and Evil game, a new game, an exclusive for the Nintendo Switch, but I'm thinking that game's probably going to come long afterwards, so it's not going to be really a part of the whole launch window thing. Maybe we'll get a sneak peek of it in the future, which brings me to the sneak peek. I think we are going to get some information about what's to come in the future for the Nintendo Switch, but because there are so many great, amazing games coming so close to the Nintendo Switch's launch, Nintendo's not going to need to focus that much on what's coming in the future, but what they still will show it, just kind of as like a way to say, hey, look, I know what happened with the Wii U. You guys thought there were all these great games that were going to come. We didn't show you anything, but you still expected it. This time we're going to show you, so you can rest assured in buying a Nintendo Switch because the great games are coming. So I'm thinking we're going to hear about Beyond Good and Evil, that rumored Beyond Good and Evil game. I'm thinking we're going to get a sneak peek for Retro Studios game. Maybe it's Metroid, maybe it's something else. We'll find out. And, you know, there's probably going to be a few other surprises. Apparently, the wife of the president or something of Monolith Soft tweeted about the presentation or something like that. So maybe we'll be seeing a new Xenoblade game. The third one in the series for Xenoblade. That would be really cool. I love Xenoblade. I love Xenoblade X. And it would be really awesome to see a new Xenoblade game for the Nintendo Switch. So I expect to see some really awesome games that are in that sneak peek towards the end. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to get a sneak peek of that. Hopefully I'm right. I would love to see all these new games and I would love to be blown away by all these amazing new games. I can't wait. But don't expect any of the sneak peek games, if there is a sneak peek, to be playable during the Treehouse footage in the morning. All those games that we're going to see during the Treehouse are going to be games that are coming for launch window, like the new Mario game. We're going to be seeing that new Mario game. We're going to see how it works, how it plays. We're going to see an actual demo for that game. So I can't wait. Anyways, there is so much to be excited about with the Nintendo Switch so far. I think things are going really well for Nintendo. Things are looking really good. And I think they're going to hit it out of the park with the presentation and the Treehouse footage. But we'll see. We got a few days left to worry about it, hope about it, dream about it. So I can't wait, guys. I hope you guys can't wait either. Let's talk about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Give me your thoughts. And if you enjoyed the video, please give me a like. And if you want to see more content from me, Andres Restart, please subscribe. Anyways, but before I end the video, hold on a second. I'm going to be doing a live stream of the presentation, so if you don't know where to watch a presentation, I'll put a link for it in the description below. But I'm also going to have my own live stream reaction of it as I'm watching it, so if you want to join and watch the presentation with me, please do so. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching again. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Really soon.